importance of health equity in terms of water and sanitation, and how health equity in India will impact the whole world and its health security. Mahatma Gandhi said the true measure of any society can be found in how it treats its most vulnerable members. Nelson Mandela said there can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. If you want to know how civilized a culture is, look at how they treat its women. If you want to know how civilized a culture is, look at how they treat its children. Children are vital to a country's economic future. 60 billion US dollars is the cost of infectious disease epidemics per year. The spread of infectious diseases is constantly among the world's top 10 risks in terms of impact. This is important because diseases in one part of the world spreads to all parts within days. As the world is a global village without borders, especially when it comes to spread of diseases. Infectious diseases travel faster with air travelers, says studies published in renowned medical journals. These, these studies also evaluate how diseases rapidly spreads during air travel. Some diseases spread with water, and this is the reality of water supply in India, where most of the areas get water through tankers which are in unhygienic conditions. PMC busts water tanker racket raises 50,000 litre tank. Pipelines running not only through nullas but also through drainage and slums. These pipelines are most favorite These pipelines are most favorite defecation sites for slum dwellers. And if this is the situation in a progressive city like Mumbai, imagine the situation in rural India. That's how an Indian slum girl gets her water for drinking. Is Mumbai really open defecation free? Not really, because the government can only appeal, but it's the people who have to implement it. A health walk becomes a health town, which can potentially result in disease outbreaks like leptospirosis and plague. 6 times more leptospirosis cases in Mumbai compared to last year. On June 18, 2018, a US boy was diagnosed with bubonic plague, which killed 25 million people in the medieval times. India's poor sanitation is damaging millions of children. There is no excuse. 50 million children are at risk. More Indians have access to mobile phones than to toilets. APJ Abdul Kalam said, "Don't read success stories, you will get only message. Read failure stories, you will get some ideas to get success." We have a million problems, but a billion people who can solve them, says Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He also appealed to every citizen to dedicate 100 hours a year towards cleanliness and, importantly, he walks the talk. APJ Abdul Kalam said, "You cannot change your future, but you can change your habits, and surely your habits will change your future." Swachh Bharat is the largest behavioral change program. 250 million people no longer practice open defecation. Chief Minister of State of Maharashtra also has pledged support. So let's join hands together and make Swachh Bharat a reality. What can I do for my nation? One of the very important characteristics of a student is to question. Let the students ask questions, said APJ Abdul Kalam.